The Mountain West, a proud and resilient conference. And now it's time to crown this season's champion. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Ragin' Cajuns have 1st and 10 here. And the tailback's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass complete on the crosser. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone and run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
1 down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. The Ragin' Cajuns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They call the draw play here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. To the goal line, they can still get a first down without scoring. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? Backed up with the one. He's going to throw it. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it, and he's brought down there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's in the clear at the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. And this pass is on target. Caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that catch is hauled in. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, Jacksonville State is in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
Louisiana, 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more, he's still running. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Louisiana. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Heading left after the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? The Raging Cajuns lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Now they call a run. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Design quarterback run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Raging Cajuns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The Raging Cajuns will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. This time, a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. 3rd and short. They'll try to throw for it here. Let's it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Raging Cajuns will kick this deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. They'll run it here. Running with purpose. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going toward the end zone. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
Oh, the running back. I think he might be frustrated. He had such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. I don't blame him.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach. Receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. He's running out of time here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. There's contact on the throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They'll kick it away here. And it's taken right around the 35. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Riggs. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. He keeps it on a design run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Completion sets up a second down play. To the air. It's Riggs. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Fights through a tackle. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Jacksonville State, 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Play action here on first down. They pressure him and get it. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. And the quarterback dropping back. He's looking deep here. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. sticking with the running game. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35. Jacksonville State, 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
On the move now. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw in.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Handoff to the back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So they get nothing on the first down run, brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
shotgun formation here on third down. Finds his man. It's Lawrence. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now with a conference championship in tow. It's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.